Well, happy St. Patty's Day. I am the Mighty Plantain, and I know, you see I'm not wearing any green, so you got two options here. You lasses, you can pinch me arse. You lads, you can kiss me arse. 'Cause me liver be green, and that's all the green I need to wear. That's right, I wear my green on the inside. That fucking liver is green as shit. And you know it if you've watched this channel at least once or twice. It fucking... yeah. I probably have an issue, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about Guinness Irish Wheat. Now, this has been out for a little while as part of the Guinness Brewers Project, but it was one of the few beers that they put out under the Brewers Project that I have not reviewed on camera yet. I believe I picked up a bottle or two, and I just got excited and drank them without filming the review. So, Guinness Irish Wheat. We all know that Guinness has put out some really good stouts, but did you know that they're good at doing other beer styles as well? I believe Harp Lager is produced at the same brewery as Guinness. Don't quote me on that. Might just be under the same distributorship, not the same brewery. Anyway, the Guinness Brewers Project has produced some decent beers. I've reviewed a few of them before. There was like a 4-pack variety pack, and then, or a 4 variety 12-pack, and then a standalone. I think I did all 5 at once. So, today we're doing the Guinness Irish Wheat, which I believe is the one Guinness style available in the US that I have not actually drank yet, much less reviewed yet. Honestly, I'll have to look on Untappd to find out if I've even drank this before. Might have gotten a sampler somewhere. But anyway, refreshing taste, full-bodied wheat beer, zesty citrus, subtle clove, and banana notes. I'm kind of looking forward to that clove and banana because I don't get that on very many beers, and 5.3% alcohol by volume. But, okay. I've talked about it enough. Let's get into the actual beer. Okay, for a second there I thought I saw twist top, but it is not a twist top. This is one you need a bottle opener for. Let's be clear about that. That is a light colored beer. Let's be honest, Guinness Blonde, and I believe one of the others, at least one of the others in the Brewers Project, is pretty light colored, but when you pour a Guinness, you really expect that nice, dark, deep, stout color. But, again, they do other beer styles. So this nice, golden, slightly cloudy, and slightly effervescent is reminiscent of a wheat beer. Well, like I said, just not what you'd expect from Guinness, but a nice looking beer regardless. It is slightly cloudy, so I'm wondering where that's coming from. But, again, pretty clear, yellow, slightly effervescent, and very, very slightly hazy or cloudy. Very neutral aroma, maybe a slight hint of graininess. I mean, it's a wheat beer, so it's going to have some graininess to it, but in terms of the aroma, it's not really coming through. Honestly, I'm getting mostly a fresh and crisp aroma. Maybe a slight hint of wheat. but very slight. Ooh, is way lighter than any other Guinness beer that you'd expect. Like I said, Guinness is known for stouts because the Guinness export is their stout. And that's what we associate it most with here in the US. But that is an extremely light mouthfeel. It's very crisp. It's got a slight coolness to it. And actually a hint of sweetness in the finish. I wasn't expecting that. Overall, it's a very solid wheat beer. Like I said, up front, I'm getting a nice medium light mouthfeel. An overall grainy, weedy, light flavor. Little hint of sweetness in the finish. Pardon? Nothing much, honestly, in terms of hop esters. I'm not getting any sort of hoppiness from it. It's honestly just a nice, light, easy to drink wheat beer. Pardon. With a hint of sweetness in the finish. Maybe that sweetness is the banana and clove hints that they're mentioning, but it's not really resolving into banana and clove for me. Okay. Alright. I've talked enough about it here. Probably more than enough, given the length of this video. But, yeah. In terms of a rating, I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5. Bear in mind, on that scale, a 2.5 is average. So 3.5 put this significantly above average. It's just not in the wow or great category. But it's a very solid wheat beer. Nice and easy to drink. It's got a bit of hint of sweetness in the finish. That probably does lend itself to the banana and clove flavors that they're mentioning on the bottle. I'm just getting general sweetness. But it's a good beer. It's a surprising departure from what we expect from Guinness, because most folks here in America, you think Guinness and you think stout. So the Guinness Irish Wheat is again a nice departure. So it's a significantly above average beer, but it just lacks that wow or really impressive factor that would put it above a 3.5 out of 5. But great beer. So on this St. Paddy's Day, folks, I'm going to leave you with a traditional Irish blessing. May ye be in heaven an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Pretty sure I've dropped that one on you before in previous videos on this channel in previous years. But it's still pretty fucking significant. May ye be in heaven an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Till next time, cheers. Happy St. Paddy's Day.